Hi, thank you and welcome to my channel. This is actually just a quick little series that I plan on doing to address what each sign needs in order to feel love. So this is going along with maybe the certain love languages. I'm not going to get specifics into what the titles of love languages are, but this is just from my perspective as a person who's had interactions with these types of individuals, or even just through understanding of astrological behavior patterns, what my assessment is as to what this individual may need in order to feel as if they are loved. So, thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope that this message resonates for all that listen. And I appreciate for your likes, for your shares, and if that you haven't already subscribed, please do so now and click the bell icon so that you can get notification for all the different types of videos that I have to offer. My channel is changing, so I do intend on being able to offer some zodiac tips as well as um, understanding of yourself in a broader sense of what I've been doing in terms of tarot cards. So hopefully this finds you in good spirits and you enjoy every bit of the journey that I'm taking you on. So now we're going to talk about Libras and what Libras need to feel loved in any kind of connection. Libras are very communicative, but they can kind of be little emotionally distant at times because they have to rationalize their thoughts to their air signs. But even with that, they definitely are very loving. They are definitely the most nurturing of the air signs, and they need to see love and expression of beauty and luxurious things. So if you are with a Libra, the best way to express your love to them is through maybe gifts. And, and it's not to say you have to be wealthy to be with the Libra, no. But the thing is that every once in a while, splurging on having this expensive restaurant or the thing that they really want to go to, something that you've been saving up towards or you never would spend on a daily basis, and you do, these things can really make a Libra's day, week, month, year, whatever. But they they really thrive in opulence, and their environment needs to be very balanced. So you have to be very balanced when you're with a Libra, because if they're out of balance, oh my goodness, it's just not a pretty sight. So emotionally, they really need someone who can understand their needs, not not necessarily try to buy them, but really see that they are deeper than what they kind of like project themselves as, because they are, like, I want to say they're quite the business people. Um, they can project a lot, and you may not necessarily get that first impression of the true who they are when they are themselves alone when you first meet them. So because of that, there's got to be some layers you got to go through with a Libra, but it's not because they're disingenuous people. It's just because that's just how they roll. You don't really need to know them until they know you, or you don't really need to know too much about them because they're not a really your open book. It's none of your business anyways. That's how they feel. They could be very secretive in that way, but if you get to know them, they'll let you get to know them. It has to be like a mutual getting to know each other. And when they do open up to you, they're always going to be, very real about themselves when they open up. But before that, they might seem a little shady or maybe a little fake or maybe like not genuine with their love. But you just have to kind of like really show them that you aren't that way so that they can be that. They can be real to you, because they are really going to mirror and project just like a defense mechanism, a wall for you to get through automatically, because they are very, very lovable, very sensitive beings, and they thrive on balance. So, you know, they're not they're going to project something to you in order to maintain their balance first and foremost. So if you can kind of read through them too, I think that that really helps to really uncover their veils of whatever illusions that they throw up just to keep themselves protected emotionally. Um, but if that person is balanced, they usually can have you won't have to do that much to tear down their walls. If they're ready to give you that love, they're just looking for you to show up with the right qualifications. And if you are that, then they'll kind of easily let down their guards with you. So you won't really have that much of a problem with someone who's quite aware of themselves and quite aware that they're ready for love. But you need to really know what you want to, because if they are balanced, then that means that they are very successful in their life and in their passionate pursuits. So they're going to look for a partner who's probably equally as passionate or as ambitious, or at the very least having the abilities to go after it and seeing it come to fruition. Wherever you are in that journey, and you're in love with a Libra, you have to, at the very least, exude some passion that's promising. And, you can't, especially if that person is already where they need to be, you have to be where you want to be in order to give it them, because they're not going to turn the other way looking for you afterwards. If their road to success doesn't include you, and once they get there, if you're not already there, they're not looking at you in a serious way unless you exude some extreme potential to meet them at their pace. And that's only righteous because they need to have equal reciprocation and balance in all partnerships. So that's all that I have for you at this time. If you like this video and you find it helpful and you want more, please like, share, and hit the subscribe with the bell notification. That way you can get any updates that I may have in the near future about these types of videos or anything else that I might do, perhaps readings. But you'll see if you subscribe. Take care. Until next time. Namaste.